Hello and welcome to the show. We started this week's FailRace episode with Online Echo on GTA 5, playing around with a dump truck. Got people in the back shooting at the police and so on. I've done similar things in the past. It's quite good fun. The thing is, the police department are a lot more efficient than usual. As the gunners take out a helicopter, it manages to, well, take out both the gunners, and amazingly manages to do that all without exploding the dump truck. I mean, you couldn't do this one if you tried. Yeah, the helicopter goes down as it's spiraling wildly out of control. The rotor blades, it never hits the dump truck at any point. The rotor blades manage to take out the two people in the back, but then it explodes on the shoreline. That is... I mean, I've seen a lot of GTA clips in this series, and that is one of the most impressive ones I think I have come across. We're on to a Cyberpunk next, catching a lift. Sure. Why not? Managed to bounce the bike, off the post and lands on the back of the car. It's not quite a car hack going on, and the bike does eventually slip off, mostly because the car's going up a really steep hill and having issues, but still nicely parked. We're on to Horizon 4 up next. Now, we've talked about street furniture in the past being mean in Forza games. This one, though, takes it to a whole new level. The leader's car is a little bit too small, a little bit too light to get through the fence. I think it's a Fulvia. Hits the wall, hits the fence, and just gets bounced away from it. I've seen cars slow down a lot. I've never seen one just completely stop being able to make a corner. But there we go. BlackRock's still up next on Need for Speed Payback. Is racing around, has got the police after them, when a rhino unit spawns in, and that's one way to get past them, just go straight underneath them. It's not quite how the rhinos are supposed to work, however, I guess if it works, it works. We're on to the Crew 2 with Binners next, goes, well, into the... I guess barriers at a level crossing. Gets the Aston Martin very wedged. Yeah, you can't drive through those. You cannot drive through those at all. And the best bit is, as the barrier lifts up, yep, the car comes with it. Sadly, it doesn't get reset as the game figures it upside down, but still, quite entertaining. Flight sim, we move to next with a stunt plane. Well, I say a stunt plane. I guess a light aircraft. I think it's a stunt plane doing, well... not what it's supposed to. That's not how those aircraft are supposed to park. They don't generally do donuts on the tarmac. It's just, it's having fun. It's just, it was spinning around on its side. I mean, it's slightly better when it's all the wheels are on the ground. And we're back to spinning around on the side again. Yeah, it's definitely not how aircraft are supposed to park up. FailRace Throne is up next on Bus Sim. They are, I say they're minding their business. They're driving along through the sort of streets, if you like. As they head up towards a junction, they don't quite get stopped in time. They end up pushing the AI car in front. There's a little bit of push of war for whatever reason, and the AI car in front of that just decides to go up. And it actually bounces off the roof of the bus as well, for reasons. This game not expecting collisions and everything. RC Cookie is up next on Beam. Now, they are playing around doing a police chase. Now, this is always good fun. It's always good fun either chasing cars or being chased, etc. In this. And they go for a big hit on the AI vehicle. I mean, it's actually quite a successful hit. They end up spinning around. Both of them go for a spin. There's some damage. Not crazy damage, though, on either of them. But I'd say fairly normal for a Beam police chase. Everyone recovers. Everyone continues to... well, carry on the chase, and then the game's decided it's had enough. Nope, no fun for you. It's just despawned, and it's something has got away. The subject has cheated at that point. I mean, technically they've got away from the chase, but in a very cheaty way. Blakey is up next on Gran Turismo 7 with the unbelievably fast Tomahawk here. As they're racing through some AI cars, there was one that was rejoining, and then we're just going to bounce randomly. Like the initial kind of crash, okay, this is a very quick car at the end of the day, and off through the grandstands and through the world it goes. It's an unbelievably fast car. Of course, the initial impact is going to be funky, but it's not the 300-mile-an-hour crash that's the problem. So there's an AI rejoining at the worst angle possible, and then as it spins and flips, it kind of bounces back down on the ground fine, and then, yeah, just a secondary ping launches it through the grandstand, and that's the end of that. We move on to Wreckfest next with a Felgate. I'm going to be honest, racing the little super van up against trucks and monster trucks and combine harvesters is often a bad idea. However, the stars align for this poor little super van to somehow get through the crossover point with only a minor nudge. He's very impressive. Supervan is up next on Wreckfest as well, this time with a Dominator racing around one of the bigger figure-of-8 circuits and managing to get an excellent launch off of an AI car. A good landing as well. Kind of a shame there were other vehicles around to ruin such a good landing. But yeah, this figure-8 not normally all that chaotic. However, just timed in such a way that it launches off the roof of the War Wagon. A wonderful landing. But yeah, a little bit of a shame some other vehicles around to ruin the fun. We move on to F1 2022 for our final clip. Hero 2 here is racing around the Azerbaijan circuit as they head to start a flying lap here in qualifying. The wall attacks. Of all the things I expect to see on a Formula 1 game, the wall attacking a car is not one of them. What on earth is going on there? That's, yeah, not normal. As I said, I've had some really interesting clips on this particular episode. I have seen some things doing this series for as long as I have, but the wall becoming possessed on a Formula 1 game was not on the list of things that I expected to see when making this video. But that is the wonders of a FailRace episode, and that is indeed going to be it for this one. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via a Google form. There shall be a link to it in the description. All the rules and how it works can be found on there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.